Find the odds against a randomly chosen household having a cat if the probability of the event that a randomly chosen household has a cat is 0.23. Okay, well, this is a very timely problem for me. I just let our outdoor cat become an indoor cat. I'm not really fond of cats or dogs living in the house. I like cats and dogs. I just don't like them walking around my nice inside of my house. But I've got a sweet wife and 3 sweet daughters, 2 of them still at home, and I love them, and so the cat's in the house. So anyway, find the odds that a randomly chosen household having a cat, if the probability of the event that a randomly chosen household has a cat is 0.23. So we're in the 0.23. So, all right, so there's telling us that the probability, now remember, it's all about remembering what probability is. Probability is 4 over total. And then down here, odds for something, odds for is 4 colon against, and then they're particularly saying odds against. So we got to come up with that one. Odds against just turns that around. So it's against colon 4. So I'm just going to switch that around. So, all right, let's get back to it. So clearly we need fractions. They're giving us a decimal. They're giving us 0.23, right? They're saying the probability that you pick a house at random, the chance it's going to have a cat, like my house does now, is 0.23. So I've got to turn that into a fraction so I can see the 4 in total and then bring it on down for odds. How do you turn 0.23 into a fraction? It's 23 over 100. Do you remember that from your study of decimals back in Math 10A? That's because this is the 10ths place, and this is the hundredths place. That's 23 hundredths. So if it goes 2 places past the decimal, there's 2 zeros on the bottom. It's 23 over 100. 23 divided by 100. It's 23 hundredths. Okay, so that means the 4 is 23 and the total is 100. That's the 4 and the total for the probability. So let's bring it down now. So for the odds against, so the 4 is the 4, so that's going to be 23. But how do we find the against? Well, imagine a debate. Again, if there's 23 people for an issue out of 100 people total, how many are against the issue? So I'm going to have to take 100 minus 23, and I get, what is that, 77. There must be 77 against the issue. So the odds against is 77 to 23. That's the odds against houses having a cat.